Alex, I just wanted to say thank you again. I don't know how you pulled that dinner off tonight, but you saved me. I owe you big time. I'm just glad it all came together. The restaurant had a last-minute cancellation, and I figured it was worth a call. It was a right place, right time situation. You say that like it's luck, but I was 10 seconds away from dragging those clients to a hotel bar. You made me look prepared, polished, like I knew what I was doing. You did know what you were doing. You've got good instincts, Ethan, just like your father. You just needed a little nudge to land on your feet, that's all. A little nudge? Alex, you've been my safety net since day one. I mean it. You make all of this look easy. Introductions, timing, even the wine list. I would have fumbled every second without you. You're giving me too much credit. Everything I know, I learned working under your father. He was a brilliant man, and I was lucky to have his trust. I'm just following through. Yeah, well, I think he knew exactly what he was doing when he brought you on. Honestly, I don't know what I'd do without you. That means a lot, and don't worry, you're not without me. I'm still here. We've got this together. Good, because I'm not ready to do any of this without you just yet. Then it's settled. We keep moving forward, one dinner at a time.
Good morning. You're Alex Thomas, correct? The one who works directly for my son.
Good morning. Yes, this is Alex. May I ask who's contacting me?
I'm Cheryl Langford. You might know me better as the wife of the late CEO, also known as Ethan's mother.
Of course, Mrs. Langford. It's a pleasure to hear from you. If you don't mind me asking, however, how did you get my phone number?
Well, I must admit I didn't get your contact info through official channels. I borrowed my son's work phone while he was in the shower. Thought I'd see what kind of people he surrounds himself with these days.
I see. I feel as though I should gently mention that Ethan's work phone contains a number of sensitive internal communications. It's company issued, and many of the conversations on it involve confidential material. Even family members generally aren't granted access.
Oh, how very proper of you. Are you seriously lecturing me right now? Me? His mother?
Of course not. I mean no offense, Mrs. Langford. I'm simply obligated to raise the point. It's a standard protocol we apply to everyone, even family, just to ensure nothing private is accidentally exposed.
Unbelievable. You must be quite confident in your position to speak to me like that. Do you enjoy this little role of yours, playing office gatekeeper while cozying up to my son?
I'm not sure I understand what you mean by that.
Well, don't play innocent. You've made yourself indispensable to him, haven't you? Like some little power-hungry assistant desperate to stay relevant. Well, it's over. I'm going to speak with Ethan and have you dismissed. You'll be out by the end of the week.
Respectfully, Mrs. Langford, I don't believe I've done anything to warrant that kind of decision. Is there something specific that's upset you?
Don't pretend like you don't know. But fine, if you insist on playing dumb, I'll spell it out for you. Let's start with something basic. How old are you?
Excuse me?
Your age. How old are you?
I turned 45 last month.
And you're unmarried, yes?
That's correct.
Of course you are. Everything makes sense now. You're desperate.
Desperate?
Oh, don't insult my intelligence. A single woman in her mid-40s, latching on to the young CEO like he's your last chance at a future? It's actually quite pathetic.
Mrs. Langford, with all due respect, I believe there's been a serious misunderstanding.
Is there? Because from where I'm standing, it looks like you've been quietly grooming Ethan. First my husband, now my son. What's next? You aiming for board membership too?
I'm sorry, are you implying that I've been, seducing the Langford family? That's absurd!
Oh, don't bother denying it. Women like you always think you're clever. But I see right through it. The late nights, the business trips, the way you hover over him.
Mrs. Langford, I don't know what image you've conjured up in your mind, but I assure you my relationship with Ethan is strictly professional.
Oh, please, you think I haven't seen this kind of thing before? I knew someone like you would try to worm their way into his life the moment his father passed. You just couldn't wait to slide in and start playing the grieving supporting act.
I don't even know what to say to that. I've dedicated over a decade of my life to this company. I was loyal to your husband, and I'm loyal to your son. That's it.
Spare me the loyalty speech. You're not fooling anyone. I'll be speaking with the board and Ethan. There will be a disciplinary hearing. You're done.
If there are formal concerns about my conduct, I welcome an investigation. I have nothing to hide.
Prepare to be unemployed, sweetheart. I'll make sure of it.
I'm sorry you feel that way, Mrs. Langford, but I stand by everything I've said and everything I've done. If you're finished, then please excuse me. I need to return to work.
Oh, I'm not done yet. But you're finished. You'll see.
Hey, Alex, just checking in on you. Mr. Bright told me you weren't in this morning. Is everything okay? Good morning, Ethan. Yes, I'm home today. I seem to have come down with something overnight. Mild fever, fatigue. It's nothing serious, but I figured it was better to stay home and recover. Wait, you're actually sick? Like, legitimately ill? That hasn't happened since, I don't know, the Obama administration? That sounds about right. I'm honestly as surprised as you are. I can't even remember the last time I took a sick day. Okay, well, first of all, please don't worry about anything. Just rest. I'll send Mr. Bright over with some things if you need them. Anything you need, let me know, and I'll get right on it. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hopefully I'll be back in shape by tomorrow. I'll be reachable by text if anything urgent comes up. You're always reachable. That's kind of the problem. Take the whole day off, okay? And I don't want you to even think about anything going on here at the office. Doctor's orders or, CEO's orders. Understood. And forgive me for asking, but has your mother mentioned anything unusual to you lately? My mother? No. She's on a girls' trip with her country club crew. They left 2 days ago. I haven't seen her since Tuesday. I see. Why? Did something happen? No, it's nothing. Just a strange message that caught me off guard. But it's nothing for you to be concerned about. I'm sure it'll sort itself out in short order. Okay, well, let me know if it turns into something. You know how she gets sometimes. She has a penchant for cryptic texts, vague threats, and acting as though she runs this company from the shadows. Yes, I'm familiar with her particular style. Anyway, get some rest, all right? We'll survive a day without you. Who knows, maybe we'll even learn how to use the printer ourselves. If you could figure out how to get that thing to work, I'd really appreciate it if you could let me know. I've been trying to get it to work since I first started here. Anyway, thanks for getting in touch with me, Ethan. I'll check in this evening just in case. Only if you're feeling up to it. Rest first, text later. Deal? Deal? Alex, are you awake? I'm so sorry to bother you. Just let me know if now's not a good time. No, it's all right. I managed to get a nap in earlier. I'm feeling a bit more human now. What's going on? Okay, first of all, I need to apologize for the horrible texts my mother sent you last night. Honestly, I don't know what's wrong with her. That's nothing you need to apologize for, Ethan. I appreciate you saying that, but since she obviously won't apologize, someone has to. And speaking of my mother, she's here at the office. She showed up at the office an hour ago, completely unannounced. She barged into the lobby a bit ago. She was demanding to see me, and for some reason screaming that you needed to be terminated immediately. I see. It would seem that she wasn't on vacation after all. Yeah, I wasn't expected to see her either. I finally got her to calm down enough to take her phone, and that's when I saw the texts she sent you. Alex, I am so sorry. It's all right, Ethan. I suspected something was off from her tone. That and the completely insane things she was saying to me. What's the situation right now? Have things calmed down yet? She's in one of the side conference rooms now. I got Mr. Bright and Clara watching her because, honestly, she's still pacing and muttering all sorts of nonsense. She's on a warpath, and I'm completely lost as to what to do about her. I appreciate you letting me know, and I think I may have an idea of what this is actually about. You do? Yes, I believe your mother has made an incorrect assumption about me that may explain the tone and the hostility. If I'm right, then I think we can resolve this quickly, or at least bring it back to Earth. Do you really want to deal with this now? You're still recovering. I've dealt with worse on less sleep. I'll speak to her. Text is probably best, less opportunity for escalation. I'll keep it civil.
I hear you requested to speak with me directly. Trying to place yourself on equal footing with me now. How bold. Or should I say, how delusional.
Mrs. Langford, I'm not interested in competing with you or positioning myself against you. I only want to understand what's caused this level of hostility. I think we may have crossed wires somewhere along the way.
Oh, don't insult both our intelligence by pretending this is a misunderstanding. You know exactly what you're doing. Women like you always do.
I truly don't, ma'am, but I'd like to hear your perspective if you're willing to give it.
Fine. Here it is. You're a desperate middle-aged woman who's worked her way too close to my son. You latched onto my husband for protection, then switched targets the moment he passed. Don't act innocent with me. I've seen this story played out before.
I was your husband's executive assistant for 13 years. I handled his scheduling, his communications, and I respected him deeply. That was the extent of our relationship.
And now here you are, glued to Ethan's side, whispering advice, offering tissues, making sure no one else gets too close. You want to be his wife. Don't bother denying it.
That's simply not true.
You're not fooling anyone. 45, unmarried, childless. You think I don't know what that means? You've missed your window and now you're aiming for a shortcut. But let me be very clear, it won't work.
I'm not sure where this idea came from, but I'm not interested in marrying your son, or anyone else in the Langford family for that matter.
Too late for backpedaling. I saw the way you cling to him. You may fool that boy, but not me. You think you're going to become the CEO's wife and cement your little legacy here?
No, ma'am, I don't.
And even if you were interested, let's be honest, what man in his 30s wants a woman pushing 50 who can't even have children? Do you really think Ethan's going to build a future with someone like you?
You're actually right about one thing.
Oh, finally ready to admit it?
Yes, I can't get pregnant.
Exactly. There it is. At least we're being honest now.
I can't get pregnant because I'm a man.
What?
I'm a man, Mrs. Langford. Always have been. I'm not sure where you got the impression otherwise, but you've mistaken me for someone else.
Wait, no, that's not possible. You're the female assistant, the one with the nice handwriting. That's you.
That would be Sam, Samantha Pierce. She's my colleague.
No, that doesn't make sense. That means the male assistant, the tall one with the navy suits, that's you?
Correct. I'm Alex Thomas, male, 45, executive assistant. and not, as you've described, a desperate spinster out to marry your son.
Oh, my God,
It happens more often than you'd think. Samantha goes by Sam, and I go by Alex, which are both fairly gender-neutral names. But it usually gets sorted out pretty quickly once we meet in person.
But oh no, I must have looked absolutely ridiculous.
You were passionate, I'll give you that. And before you go getting any other strange ideas, you should know that Sam and I have been dating for many years. She's the best assistant I've ever worked with and the best partner I've ever had.
Right, well, I see. Well, that certainly clarifies a few things.
I hope it does, because this whole situation has been exhausting for all involved. And I thought it was time we started operating from the same set of facts.
Yes, well, I think I've said enough. I'll let Ethan handle things from here. Good day.
Actually, Mrs. Langford, I'm afraid there's still one more thing we need to discuss.
No, I think we've said enough. This has been a ridiculous misunderstanding, and frankly, I'd prefer to forget the whole thing. Let's just move on, shall we?
I'd like nothing more, Mrs. Langford, but unfortunately, this issue is one that absolutely must be attended to as soon as possible.
Oh, for heaven's sake, what is it now?
Your husband spoke to me not long before he passed. He told me something in confidence, something I was only to act on if it ever endangered the company.
What are you talking about?
He believed you were having an affair with a younger man. He'd noticed the changes, such as your late nights, strange expenses, and flat-out lies. He didn't confront you because he didn't want a scandal. All he wanted was for the reins to cleanly be passed on to Ethan after his death. But he warned me, if your personal life ever spilled into corporate decisions, I was to notify Ethan immediately.
That's a disgusting accusation. You are making this up. My husband never knew about my affair. I mean, I wasn't having any affair for him to know about.
I wish it were so, ma'am, but your texts say otherwise. You didn't just have the affair, you promised that man an executive position. Now, setting aside the fact that you have no such authority, that is still a situation that most certainly fulfills your late husband's criteria.
No, I didn't mean it like that. It wasn't official, it was just talk. I said I'd put in a good word for him, that's all.
You're too late to talk yourself out of this. Sam and I both saw the messages. She's already filled Ethan in on the whole thing.
Oh my God, no, this will ruin me. He'll cut me off, please, you don't understand. I wasn't thinking clearly, I just wanted someone who listened. Even before he fell ill, my husband never paid me any attention. It was nothing but work all the time for him.
This isn't about your feelings, it's about your actions. You crossed a line.
I'll fix it, I'll speak to Ethan, I'll take it back, just delete the messages.
I'm afraid it's not your call anymore.
Alex, please, can't you do this as a favor to your former boss's widow?
I serve the current CEO, not you. After I sent the last message, I turned off my phone, collapsed onto the couch, and let the silence take me. I must have drifted off because when I opened my eyes, Sam was there holding a mug of tea and wearing that half smile she saves for moments like these. She told me everything. Ethan wasn't surprised by her revelation. He'd suspected something was off with his mother for a while. The erratic behavior, the phone calls she wouldn't explain, it all added up. After we shared the evidence, he didn't even flinch. He just nodded once and asked for 5 minutes alone with her. She departed from the office crying, and none of us ever heard anything from her again. Turns out the man Cheryl had been seeing was married. His wife was not very happy when she found out. Cheryl lost her title, her social standing, her name. These days, I hear she's working 2 jobs just to keep the lights on. No driver, no club invitations, no assistant to fetch her coat. As for me and Sam, we're still here, still a team, still sipping tea while the storms pass overhead. And honestly, I've never slept better.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.